What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to another episode of On the Bench with Pete. This is a bit of a late afternoon one. It's getting dark outside now. It's creeping on towards evening, and I've got to get stuff done for my Necromunda. So this is the video you put on in the background whilst you paint along or build along or drive along or whatever you do along. And yeah, we just get stuff done together, or not. So grab your brush and your model or models, cup of tea, coffee, glue, whatever you need, and let's get down to business. Okay, got my glasses, got to put my glasses on it, so I'll take my hat off, pop my glasses on top of my head. I've got to do these like door things here, or these broken doors. I've done one side in lead birch, I've got to do the other side. It's all for Necromunda, as you may have gathered. So lead belcher it is. Now this might not be a full hour, I don't know, but I've got to get these done. I've invited my friend round for next weekend, hopefully, because this is the friend that's hopefully going to be playing Necromunda with me. And yeah, so I'm just putting my timer where I can see it. It's better. Yes, hopefully my friend who's going to be playing Necromunda with me, and you know, we can bash out some ideas together. Right, glasses on. You may hear the clock ticking. I'm letting it run down for the moment, just because, I don't know, because I feel like it. Probably because I feel tired and I can't be bothered. It's going to look like I feel. Yes, I'm doing these doors in a different manner to the bulkheads. So I'm just covering them in lead belcher here. That's that one. And this one. I just didn't do them the same way I did the other main bulkheads. With them I did a bit of a dry brush, the lead belcher on, kind of a, well, overbrush really. So, gonna put that over there. My phone's buzzing. Is that anything? Nope. So I've got the rain hammering down outside as well. And it's a Sunday today, so thought I'd do some video, do some hobby before tea. My phone's on vibrate, so if you hear it buzz, that's what it is. Right. So that's getting these done. Right, I can see I'm going to have to do some Balthazar gold on these as well. Ah, there you go, that's okay. Just hold this up for a comparison. Yeah. Yep. That's alright. No bother. Yeah, these doors here, they're going to be, with the handle on, they're going to be Balthazar gold. But I'll just put this lead belcher on first. You know, I'm terrible. I want to get on with the infantry, the House Escher, the House Goliath, and I want to do all that, you know. But you know, you got to do this first. And I'm kind of making a bit of a pact with myself this year, 2018. I'm going to concentrate more on terrain, or I want to concentrate more on terrain. That's how I want it to go. that way I can make my tables look better. Although I believe I do quite good tables anyway, but it's nice to have a bit of variety and choice, isn't it? And well, for Necromunda, obviously I want more platforms and gangways and you know, that kind of thing. All that sort of stuff. Ah, good, that was nicely, I was going to say nicely timed, nicely judged there, how the amount of paint I needed. Excellent. There. That's that bit done. Excellent. Now I've got some null-noiling to do. Is that alright terminology? Null-noiling. Not that. I've kind of done that. We're going to be null-oiling these. So these are going to be done both sides as well, which is a bit annoying, but anyway, yeah, let's just get to it, shall we? My wash brush. The old wash brushes are fantastic, I love them. I've got a new null oil on the way, so I'm not so worried by the fact that it's getting low. So, null oil for the win. Then when that dries, it'll be Agrax Earthshade. But of course, I've got to do both sides of these grenades, so yeah. Not bad at all. These things here, whatever they may be, I've talked about that last time. Goodness knows. All objectives and things. Like I say, I'm going to make some objective markers as well out of the tops, like a sort of like equipment drop pod almost, I suppose. I don't know how much longer the clock's going to tick for because I didn't wind it up, so who knows. I filmed P&Q earlier, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you subscribers, especially the new ones that are coming across. It's absolutely awesome. I'm loving it. And the awesome new channels I've been finding lately, just brilliant. But Nick Beer's Wargamers Unification group has enabled me to find so many cool channels, and I've already started learning stuff that I didn't know and seeing how to do things, and I'm just like, yeah man, I'm in heaven. This is awesome. I use that term lightly, you know, but it's really great. Absolutely loving it. So I tried out a new microphone on P&Q, so it seems a bit quiet even with the settings. I tried, it's completely different, although it looks the same as my other microphone. It is not. I'll get a new microphone because my old one's getting a bit tired. I actually prefer my old one, but that's often the way with equipment like that. I think, I prefer the old one. It's only because I'm used to it. I'll get the hang of it. Because I've got my toner microphone now, which I love. That's great. And I used that one on the interview with my wife. Thank you, by the way, those of you that are supporting her by buying her book. That is amazing. She's absolutely chuffed to bits. Yeah. Well, this is going by nice and quickly. God, hear that rain, man. Man alive. I never used to pay much attention to objective markers, like you know, a while ago. So I just used to put like numbers on round counters, and well, actually I've glued dice to some poker chips, and they are my objective markers for 40k. But I quite like the ones that actually look like something. They're quite cool. I like that. Makes me immerse myself all the more into the game. Went to see my mum yesterday up in Honiton. We had a great day. My sister was there. My brother popped in with his wife, and well, we had fish and chips. And the fish and chip shop in Honiton is absolutely amazing. They do like, it's like Moby Dick and chips. It really is. It's massive bits of fish you get, and I love it, you know. And the chips, they just seem to cook them lovely without burning them, although I don't mind half burnt chips, but it's weird. It's what you get used to in your local area, I think, but up there it's just they got it weighed off just right, in my humble opinion. Okay. So once these dry, I'll have to do the other sides, and then wait for that to dry, and then Agrex Earthshade them, and then turn them over again, and Agrex Earthshade again. This is why it all takes so long, you know, doing these scenery bits. But I want to get that Sector Mechanicus, whatever it's called, bit of scenery later on. Probably for my birthday I'll save up and get that. And yeah, so I'm loving the way the community's coming together for YouTube, supporting one another, and you know, bolstering each other. I know there's differences of opinion within our community over certain things, and that's fine, you know, you get that everywhere, but all in all I think we're a pretty good bunch. It reminds me, I've got a game to do an unboxing for sometime, but that's okay. That can wait, as it were. Yeah, that's excellent. Okay. Okay, next thing I think is this tentacle. Some warpstone glow. I've got 2 layers of Caliban Greenlight. Warpstone glow going on next. Or at least I want it to go on next. So, get on the brush, do a bit of a dry brushing. Okay, let's stab that around the top. I won't bother with the underneath of it. It's a curious thing, this tentacle. It's obviously some creature come from the depths, as it were. Yeah. Brilliant. There we go. Excellent. I'll wait for that to dry. I've got loads of things that I need to dry. You know, it's a curious thing. Now I've got some dry brushing that needs doing on the bulkheads. Just move that out of the way a bit there. And I'm not sure whether I want to use Necromunda compound. So I've got two of these ones. I mean, even for dry paints, they're a bit dried out. I've got two of them. Or I'll use this foundry one here as a kind of like a dry brush. They're almost identical, really, in colour. I may try both. So that we'll see how we get on. Just washing some of these brushes out here. About 14 minutes, so okay. Right, time for a new fresh piece of blue towel. So what are you guys working on? The usual question there. Oh, I did the shopping today and I had to get some shower gel, you know, for washing in the shower. And I had a thought go through my head as I was looking for it, and I'm going to ask you guys the question that went through my head. Am I the only one that chooses his shower gel on what container might make the best scenery when it's done, you know? I'm looking at it thinking, oh, that looks a bit Necron-y. I could use that, you know. And I'm thinking, yeah, I wonder if I'm the only one that does that, you know. Right, bit of Necron compound. Once that's done, it's just a case of painting in the lamps, the buttons and the cables, really. That reminds me, I've got some guns to paint for my wife and her beasties, her friends. You know, the fantabulous beasties. They're doing a bit of a cosplay when they go to Let's Rock Exeter, and they all wanted to go as Lara Croft kind of thing, you know, and they've got these plastic guns. Like my daughter did it back along, and I painted them up. So I thought they were just these blue plastic guns, and I thought, well, that's no good. You can't do cosplay with them. They look like plastic guns. So I painted these guns up for her, and you know, they look pretty realistic, I thought. Well, more than one person said so. Yeah, these paints are really drying out, even for dry paints. And so I did that, and they like the look of them too. And when they decided they wanted to go as Lara Croft, they immediately asked me to paint the guns for them. You know, they get the guns and they'll get the material. Would I paint them for me? Yeah, of course I'll do that. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, that's one down. I know you can't see this, but I'm making a little bit of a space on my left to put them. I don't know if that's going to be better or this is going to be better. It's a funny paint, Necron compound. Not too much, so if you want to get the rivets and the whatnot on the bulkheads. Yeah. Catching all these rivets. There. There we go, that's two. Bulkheads. So I do the black and white hazard thing on the other side of this door. So we need to get this all done first. Right. I'm thinking of doing some chipping effect on the other side, on this side of the door as well. I've ordered some chipping medium, which is another thing I've been looking at, the weathering things on, you know, the different channels, different people do it, and I've been opened up to a kind of a whole new universe almost, you know. Right. Four more to do here. And I'm aware that I haven't gone for this foundry one yet. I'm going to give it a go. See if it's viable. Is that the right word? Pop a ball bearing in it anyways. Okay. I always had a tendency when I started airbrushing. When I started dry brushing, I always had a tendency to do too heavy of a dry brush. Yeah, this foundry one's alright, it works okay. As far as I'm concerned, yeah. Works well. Yes, I'm looking forward to my birthday, obviously. Get some more scenery kits done, and it's going to be just awesome. Get them on the table, they're going to look fantastic. Yeah. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah, so hope your projects are doing well. I'm a slow painter, and I marvel at how quickly so you guys get your stuff together and done, and I'm like, whoa. I mean, like, take Necromunda. Some people, you know, I bought Necromunda. True, I kept it back. I've got it before Christmas. Bought it with my convention spending money. But I know, you know, I didn't get it out of the box really until after Christmas. But there were people who bought it at the same time as me, and they're like, when I get to the stage, like, okay, I'm gonna start delving into this now. They've kind of done all theirs. They painted and done. You know, on to the next thing. It's like, oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze, by the way. Not that that's got anything to do with what I'm talking about. I can feel it building up. Now it's dissipating. Ah. Sneeze. I hate sneezing. It's so unnecessary. Probably is very necessary, but, you know, feels unnecessary to me. Right. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, this foundry silver is very nice. So as long as I catch all the rivets and edges and edging corners and I think I'm going to do all my lights as like broken lights, because they probably would be in the underhive. You know, not much is going to be working, is it? Let's be honest. I've been watching more of the old retro computer repairs late at night lately. I'm loving that stuff. Although I have no clue on electronics myself, I'm absolutely really enjoying to watch it. Yeah, I love it. So I'm just making sure I've got all the lighting units done. To how I want them. Yeah. Great, there we go. Although I shouldn't have popped that away because I've still got more to do. That's unfortunate. Do I have another dry brush I could use? Not really. It's too big. Oh well. Do somewhere have another dry brush. It's for these things here. You know, these might be objective markers too. New blue towel. So we're at half an hour now, and so I don't know how long of an episode this will be because I've got no planning, you know. I haven't got that today. No planning, no sense of planning. These are nearly done. These just got to have a bit of some of the cables done, and they're good to go. Still, glad I got a chance to do some work today on these. Rain or not. This Foundry Silver works really well with the Citadel one. I'm pleasantly surprised. Need to get myself some more dry brushes actually. Yeah, get me a Sector Mechanicus set, and you know, look for. There's also a set with a crane in. You know the one I mean, like with the loading bay or whatever it is. You know the one I'm talking about. I'm sure you've seen it. I like the look of that as well, and the crates as well. There's one with crates in. That looks super cool, and I'd like to get that too. Got more silver on my hand than the models. Definitely loving this. Nice, very well done. Okay, time to put the lid on that. It's a pity the lid's broken, but hey, and it shakes now, so that's awesome. Right, I don't think there's that much more I can do. Well, there is actually. I could do the blacks on the lamps, so I could do those. So I might do those. I need to get myself some more white paints, like, you know, off whites and all that kind of thing. They've got to be washed properly. Let's get the majority off here. Black. Have it on black. Now, in order to paint, I'm going to use my Army Painter Detail brush. that down. That'll do it. And we'll start over here. Actually, I wonder if I could pop some flow aid into that. Mix that around a bit. I watched what was it called? Film. It's called Bright last night with Will Smith. Like he's a cop and he's got like a cop partner. And I saw the trailers and I thought, oh, that looks intriguing. I'll give that a go. I won't give any spoilers, but suffice to say I didn't enjoy it. I was a bit disappointed. I didn't feel entertained at all with that one. But you know, I'm sure some people will like it and rave about it, but yeah, it deals a lot with racism and discrimination as underlying themes. I've got no problem with that. I think that's quite cool actually. But I just didn't enjoy it as a movie. I didn't think it worked. Up a bit. Yeah, so I'm just painting these. I really don't think they'd be working. I don't think they'd be working anyway. Well, I'm going to paint them all black. I was going to do one of them yellow, but I suppose I still could. Got to do cables on some of them anyway with the keypads and that. Like there's some cable in there from that keypad to do. Yeah. I think black is the way to go with those. These lamps. So yeah. Anyway, I went up to Honiton yesterday. Nice, straightforward drive. Don't usually get that. Usually get harassed by roadworks and things, but. Oh, it was incident free, which was a pleasant change. Stayed a little bit longer this time as well because nights are getting, well, the evenings, afternoons now are getting lighter for longer. Starting to notice it, which is good. Still supposed to be changing the clocks again soon, and I wish they just keep it the same. Just do them there. Looking good. That buzzing sound, if you heard it, that was actually my friend confirming that he's available next weekend. And yeah. I'm sure we'll have much to talk about. We often reminisce. A lot of nostalgia takes place when we get together. It's a crazy thing, really. I suppose it's because, you know, out of all the people in our school, we're the only two really who stayed in contact. Another one done. Because I don't have one. Oh yes, he does. It has it on this door here. Yeah, so you know, each to their own regarding film choices, but I couldn't recommend Bright to anyone. Felt like a B movie to me. You know, I know everybody likes different things, but I just felt that the reasons I have for not liking it are valid. And I want to be entertained by a movie. I really do. And I felt that movie was not entertaining. Didn't explain anything really. A lot of characters in it which don't really do anything or have any meaning. You could do without a lot of it. But I can't recommend it, but you watch it for yourselves, see what you think. Hey, dealy there with this slot. Once I'm done with that, I'm calling it a day, because that's all I can really do at this time of day, and with this amount of, well, same colour to do, and you know, I've got to let them dry basically thoroughly before I can move on. bristles that come out. I used a cheapy brush when I was doing the null oil on the doors there, so I'll go in and fix that. Alright. Yeah, I personally, I don't think any of these lights would be working. Nothing works in the under hire, it's all rubbish. It's broken. You need fixers, that's what they need. You know, I've been watching some people on YouTube that could easily like fix the stuff in the under hire. They seem to really fix anything, it's brilliant. See if we can sort these bristles out. Good job it was only on one side. Any more? That's alright. Any more? There's one. Don't mind there being scratches on. I'm going to probably weather these to heck, rust them to the inch of their life, you know, that kind of thing. That's alright. There's only a couple of them. Let's get some new tweezers for out here, really do. Bent out of shape. Come on. I don't mind. I don't mind it scratching off in places. Yeah, that's good. Fine with that, bud. Fine with that. Oh, he's going to be rusted up, I tell you. Yeah. This is good. I like this. Right. Oops. That's what comes from having the wrong glasses on, you trying to see what you're doing. Okay. Right, Abaddon Black I'm done with, and that's everything I can do for today, really. So, glasses off. I'm going to end it here. There we go. So thanks for joining me on this episode of On the Bench with Pete, the Paint Along series. Thank you. And yeah, I hope you got loads of stuff done. I'm I'm glad I got that out of the way. It needed doing that session, I think, and yeah, obviously I'm looking forward to getting close to the sessions where we're working on, you know, these gals and these guys, Goliath and Escher. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I must get on with my Cypher dude sometime as well. But yeah, loads of stuff done. I'm super chuffed with myself for getting that done. So, if you like the channel, like the series, whatever, please give me a like, a sub, a share. Hit the bell button for more notifications, and yeah, all sorts of good stuff will be happening in the future. So, thank you very much for joining me. It's been nice having you along. You're like my personal therapists. Remember, all brushes lead to oil, and bye for now.